So I just wanted to go through, because some people were asking like, what's the best way to level in TBC and stuff like this, right? So I have some other idea. Okay, this is the tailoring recipes. We already went through this. I basically made a spreadsheet for how I'm gonna do it, and it's different how you want to do it, right? Some people are very try-hard. Some people are gonna be doing mage AoE farm. Some people are gonna be warlock, slave pens, whatever, right? But this is more like a general idea for people that are not gonna be tryharding that much, and let's face it, not everyone plays warlock or mage. So my way to level 70, I was thinking the world is gonna be cramped, right? Imagine classic release. It was like 6 zones spread and lots of layers, and people were still like queuing up 50 people for one little box outside Stormwind, right? Like for quest items and such. So I think it's way better to do it via dungeons. And the only problem with dungeons, here's my spreadsheet for it. I'll go through it in a little bit. But the only problem with dungeons is that you get locked out. So right now in Classic it's 30 dungeons, and in Burning Crusade I believe it's 50. Or is that right? Well, it's a lot of dungeons anyway, so if you're not super tryhard, you're not gonna bother, you're not gonna get locked out basically. But what I do suggest is that you kill every single mob in the dungeons. Don't rush to the last boss, don't just go for loot and then reset, because you might get locked out. But this is basically a good way to get ahead of the pack, I believe. And once you're ahead, maybe you get 2 levels really fast, or 3 levels really fast. Maybe at 64 you can go Nagrand, and you're gonna be way ahead of the other people that are just killing each other in PvP and honor hold, right? So I made it kind of to try to break it down like exactly my steps, what it's gonna be. So for this to work, you need a group. It's not gonna be, you don't have to have the best players, you don't have to have the best Nax gear. You'll be fine, you know, just if you can't find any group before that reliably can play, maybe ask around in world chat or on release, ask people. People are gonna wanna do this because that's what most people are doing, you know? And I've seen it covered in some videos, but maybe not in this specific way that I'm doing it. So basically at level 60, you're gonna want to take the flight path to honor hold. It's gonna be useful for you. After that, you just run into Blood Furnace. Blood Furnace is gonna be the way to go to 61. All these levels are a little bit lucrative. Can be one level here or there. You have to feel it out with your gear, with your comp, with how decent the players are. At 61, I suggest you go get the flight path in Sangamarsh. You're gonna need this later because you're gonna want to go get your skills. That's another thing with this. I didn't mention it in this, but it's basically all the way through. So just Google up your skills. When it's a very useful skill for someone, like at 62, go Hearthstone. If you want to be really tryhard, you can set up your Hearthstone in, let's say, honor hold. Have a warlock alt if you have another account, or just a warlock from your guild or something. Set up so you can summon them back and forth, so you save some time with this and you don't have to get ganked all the way through. Basically 60 to 61, you're gonna, while you go get your thing, do the Aldor Scryer quest in Shastrath while you're there. It's gonna be useful for you because, you know, this thing where you choose Aldor Scryers, gonna be a big deal for you with items and shoulder enchants and so on. I'm not gonna talk about that because it's very covered in other YouTube videos. You stay in slave pen till 62, maybe even 63, I'm not sure. But I figured underbog is better 62 to 63. Because the last guys hit hard, but you're gonna manage anyway. If you feel like it's going bad, just go back to slave pens, right? After 63, you're gonna wanna take the fly path in Terracore Forest. It's gonna be the stronghold one for Alliance. And the other one I think is also some kind of stronghold. And then you're gonna go to Mana Tombs. Mana Tombs goes quite a while, it's great XP in there. Remember, clear all the mobs till 66. Then you go set the calls, and it's within the same kind of compound, the same area of dungeons, right? So you're not wasting a whole lot of time. And then when you hit 68, you're gonna wanna do Karazhan pre-quest. You pick it up outside Karazhan. Hopefully, at this point you've had some sleep and it's not as chaotic in the world, so you're not gonna get super ganked. Maybe you will, but it's still gonna be really worth it. And then you're gonna wanna go to Cameras of Time, and this is gonna be interesting on PvP servers because it's a little, I don't know if you hardcore gamers will remember, that played back in the day, but it's basically escort quest that you have to spend like 15 minutes walking around this super slow mob, and she gets you attuned, or you have to do Old Hillspread Foothills, the Caverns of Time thing, and that's gonna be your way into attunement into Black Morass, which is also gonna get you attuned to Karazhan, which everyone wants. So you do that quest, and then you do Old Hillspread, you do one Black Morass. All of this is gonna be great for your rep. This is gonna be a good way to get your rep while you're leveling. After that, your Karazhan quest will lead you to Shadow Labs, and then into Steam Vault, and then you're gonna want to get the Shattered Halls key. And the Shattered Halls key quest, I actually added something here. It's gonna be the right side of Black Temple in Shadowmoon Valley. It's a guy called Smith Gorlunk, and you can prepare like one time that you go get your skills, just get these materials, because you're gonna need it for the chain quest. You also have to get teleported to Hellfire, do some stuff, kill the Reaver, I believe, or big mob. But make sure you get these before you get there, and you'll save your group a lot of time. And then you get that done, and you can pretty much do whatever you want until level 70. Any dungeon you need rep with, any dungeon your group finds fun. At level 70, you're gonna wanna get your flying mount ASAP, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need Alcatraz for the last key fragment for the Karazhan quest. You get this quest in Area 52 in Netherstorm, and then you need to go first to Mekanar. After that, you're gonna wanna go Botanica, and then you can complete your Alcatraz quest. Meanwhile, you're getting lots of rep with the Shatta, right? Which is gonna be great for you, so you can do them later. And then you get your last piece in Alcatraz. You finish the quest for Karazhan. You're attuned. You just hit level 70. You've done so much rep farming already. You're in a good path. And then you have to finish with Black Morass, if I remember correctly. But that's my idea to level 70 anyway. And I think it's a good way to do it like this, because you're gonna progress a lot of things that you have to do anyway at level 70. So I hope you like it, guys. So that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. If you want me to make a video about something else, please let me know in the comments. You can find me on Twitch, your Uncle June, and I'll see you next time.